Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Jared Silverstein. I am a jazz and rock drummer, engineer, producer, DJ, and vocalist. And I'm here to share with you some tricks of what I do production-wise and recording-wise to help you dial in your music a little bit better and getting it sounding more professional. Hi friends, welcome to an episode of Studio Drama. I'm your host, Jared Silverstein. And I wanted to share a little video about my production techniques for working with vocals in Ableton Live 11. So just wanted to share some different plugins that I use, what I'm listening for when I go to mix vocals, and yeah, hopefully this is informative for you guys. So right here I'm working on a song called Marigold for a group I produce and sing in called Angel Chamber, which you can check out there. And this is an instrumental that I produced myself, and it has 3 vocals on it. A male vocal from my friend Shane. Pretty saucy, pretty buttery. We got a vocal from our friend Nicolette. Pretty iconic, and a verse by me that might be the cheesiest rap verse of all time. Cool, so let's listen to the instrumental really quick to just get a feel for what the beat sounds like. We got an 808 going. Pretty standard, like, trap beat. We got some SFX, we got some keys. Cool. So let's check out the vocals. So what do we have on these vocals here? So pretty much the same vocal chain on all 3 of the vocals. Let's check out Neek's vocal chain. So plugins that we're rocking, we got the CLA 3A classic compressor. We have, of course, FabFilter Pro Q3. And so here, what you really want to do when you mix vocals is you want to scan for these resonant frequencies in the frequency range of the vocalist. And you want to drop those down a significant amount. So here in Neek's vocals, let's just solo those really quick. So we're going to solo Neek's vocals. So these frequencies here, like right around, looks like 7100 hertz, 8800 hertz, and 10.5 kilohertz there. So those were frequencies that were getting this like ringy quality that you got to take out of the vocal. Otherwise, it's just going to like cloud your mix and just be pretty tough to listen to. So you scan those, and I'm gonna, just as an example, you want to take one of your bands and Pro Q3 or whatever EQ you're using, and definitely lower the Q factor. Make the Q factor super small. That was not the Q factor, that was the gain. Make the Q factor super narrow, and pick out those frequencies that are getting in the way of your mix. And you just want to find them by raising the gain, and then drop them below 0. Right, now let's undo all that. Good guy. And I'm just gonna, we're just gonna put it there. Cool, so we're boosting the mids a little bit, cutting out a lot of the low end. We got a low cut around like 150 hertz, which is a pretty aggressive cut of the low end, but it's how we all like how it sounded. And yeah, cutting out some of the highs here, and this is fairly standard across all of the vocals in this track. So what else do we got? We got our EQ going. We have this vocal rider, which works very much like a compressor and kind of draws back on some of the harshness and also the peaks in the volume. So that's like a dynamic, adaptive kind of plugin there. It's called Vocal Rider Live. So it kind of smooths everything out. This makes it sound nicer. We have a de-esser on here. So very similar to a compressor. You set a threshold for which triggers the gain reduction and the S frequency, and then it's attenuated, as you can see here. Also, great plugin that we're using here is Soothe 2. I can't speak highly enough about this plugin. My friend Shane bought this plugin, and it works very much like a dynamic EQ, but it's a little more adaptive. So you set a threshold for a spot in the frequency spectrum that you want certain frequencies to be reduced by, and it uses a certain AI algorithm to track that and adapt. And so here we have around 7 kilohertz, a pretty high band. And what that is letting Soothe know is it's going to subtract out these frequencies from the vocal. So it's like a subtractive EQ. You can think of it that way. And you can drag that wherever you want. And you can set the depth, the sharpness, and the selectivity of how the plugin is running. So that's great. And we have that on all the tracks here. So we have that on Shane's. We have Pro Q3, high cut, low cut, a little boost in the mids. And again, we have Soothe 2 running on that. So let's take a listen really quick to how Shane's vocals sound. And we're using Valhalla Vintage Bird. I'm actually gonna kind of want to lower the decay a little bit.
I go through it, I'm gonna go through it again. I go through.
Sweet. So as a final listen through to the track now, we're going to listen through from beginning to end, and you want to be checking for evenness of vocal volume across all of your performers. So good, oh my god. The coffee. The songs are in. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, so good. That can maybe come up a little bit. I'm done, cuz. Oh wow, more on that though. So we're gonna raise Shane's whole bus here, just like a little bit.
All I want was the time that you came into my life. Like I stayed into the sun, but I didn't burn my eyes. Every time I see your face, I know it's gonna be a day. I go through it, I'm gonna go through it, I'm gonna go through. I go through it, I'm gonna go through it again.
I like that. There's pretty good clarity. You can hear it pretty clearly.
I go through it, I'm gonna go through it, I'm gonna.
I'm just gonna raise the mix on the reverb up just a little bit to dry well. That sounds great. I think my vocals are a little quiet, so I'm gonna raise the output on my multi-band compression just a little bit. And also, I have I have a duplicate of my vocal. One's panned hard left and one's panned, well, not hard, but medium left and one's panned medium right.
Make your mind to be prepared for what will set you free. There is some time to watch you wait on how you plan to be. Don't feel no right at the start of introduction.
Just for comparison, maybe let's hear it with just one.
There is some time to watch you wait on how you plan to be.
So that's fullness, that's stereo with. So I hope that gives you guys an idea of some different techniques that you can use for your own vocal production on Ableton Live. Again, review of the plugins. We got Vocal Rider, a de-esser, Fab Filter, Valhalla Vintage Verb, and Soothe 2, which is great. And if you guys like what you heard in this track for this demo, you will be able to find it on Spotify and streaming platforms under the band name Angel Chamber. The name of the song is Marigold. There will be a link in the description, so stay classy and happy producing.